So this is a Beyond Meat tutorial. The reason why I'm giving this tutorial is because so many people say that there's not enough flavor in Beyond Meat, or it doesn't really taste, it tastes good, but they're like, it was okay. And I'm here to say that you have to add, obviously, some seasonings, just like you would to anything else. Can't just throw it on the grill or throw it on the skillet and call it a meal. You have to add stuff to it, and that's what I'm doing. So this is not on what to do after your burger's done. This is a quickie how to season your Beyond Meat to make it everything that you need it to be. So this is the Tony Chachere's. I never could say that. And I am using that as my injection because I believe in injecting meat and injecting my Beyond Meat. A little hot shot, cayenne pepper and black pepper. Poultry seasoning, I use it for everything, not just poultry. Garlic powder, just because never can have too much, unless you're just not liking garlic. And paprika, smoked paprika, because, well, I like paprika. So there's all kinds of flavor being infused in this right now. This is a smoked salt, and well, gotta put a little salt in the meat, not just on the meat. Get your pan ready, just with a little coconut oil, non-stick spray. Get all my seasonings together here. Okay, so I first start off with doing a little seasoning from the inside out. So now that I have that together, use my little injector. Yes, I'm throwing stuff now. My injector to pull up all of this good stuff that you just saw me put in there. Hold on one second. And then we're going to inject this into each patty. Oops, sorry. And then we're going to go from there. So get the air out. And start injecting. Okay, now just putting it in throughout, here and there, just to give it some flavor. You're going to be really happy, because what I found is that even though I do like the Beyond Meat, the flavor doesn't always go all the way in to the patty. It doesn't go through it. It just kind of sits on the outside of it. So I'd rather have it in it than just on top of it. And we'll go from there. So after I get that injected, then I'll start seasoning the patty itself just a little bit. A little bit of Tony Chachere's seasoned salt, which I just use that lightly on the outside. Forgot one thing. I do use hamburger seasoning because, well, it's a hamburger even though it's not a hamburger. And the hamburger seasoning makes it burger-like, but I only use it on one side. Again, a little bit more paprika because I like it. If you don't like paprika, then don't do paprika. Okay, I think that's it for this side. And then once my skillet gets good and hot, I get ready to set my timer. I'm going to set it for 3 minutes and 30 seconds because it's going to take me 30 seconds to get this situated. Okay. Great. Okay. So now this is where I put my hamburger seasoning on the outside of this. This is more of a bunch of herbs and spices, not just salt. So it does have salt in it, so that's the only salt that I'm going to put on that side. Again, this is the other side of the burger, so hello. Let's put everything on there. I do like my cayenne pepper and black pepper mix, my hot shot, so I do use it. And as long as people don't mind a little spice, they'll love it. If you do mind spice, then back up off of the hot shot. Okay, I do still go back to my poultry seasoning because it has other sage and other spices in it that are pretty good. So then, now my timer is counting down. We're at 2 minutes and 16 seconds. And it's going to cook on this one side at about, they say medium to high, so I usually do, maybe my stove is a little high, but I usually do medium. And let it cook on that one side. And I will wait here to flip it. And this tutorial is only for just seasoning the meat, as you see. That's what I go through every single time that I make this for my family, because my family really likes it. And they can't really tell the difference. We do it a bunch of different ways. Chopped it up in a salad. I made it with rice. Rice and gravy. I've done a number of things with it, and it's always, you know, good. We do it as burgers as well. And so we've got 56 seconds left on this side of the burger. Now, I like mine a little dark, but again, that's a preference. Some people like well done burgers, some people like rare burgers, so I'm the well done person. So the instructions on the back of the package say to cook it for 6 minutes. I took that to mean 3 minutes on each side. I like to cook mine for 7 minutes, so it's like 3 minutes 30 seconds each side. But we haven't gone into the 7th minute yet. We're still, that first 30 seconds that I put up there again was just so that I could get it situated and thrown on here, but I didn't consider that first 30 seconds cooking time because the skillet wasn't even completely hot. So, like I said, the main purpose of this video was simply to basically say, you gotta treat it like you treat any other meat. Just season it. Just put some love in it, on it, around it. But don't just throw the patties on the skillet and then say, oh, it doesn't really taste like, you know, anything. Or, you know, I didn't really get the taste of any flavor or anything like that. You gotta do stuff to food. You have to season food. Any food. You know, salt and pepper just doesn't get it. No, salt and pepper alone does not get it. So this is one way to show you that, you know, the burger, non-burger, and I'm not a big burger fan, but I'm a fan of this. And so you can do this. In the end, this will sit, like there's 23 seconds left, and in the end, I will turn this off and then I'll let it sit in the hot pan for the last minute, and that will be it. And if you just try it once. I know they're not cheap, but try it once. Try adding ingredients inside and outside of your patty. And that's it. That's how it's done. Thank you.